Hi there, everyone. This is the KringeKobold. I just wanted to record a little thing at the end of the year. Kind of like just, I don't know, reflecting on 2025, because a lot of things happened this year for me, which is not like, it's not what I normally get to say I've accomplished in my life. So it's just like a cool opportunity, I guess, to like just talk to y'all. I think it would be cool. I don't have a script here, but I have like a list of like bullet points just so I can like kind of keep focus on the stuff that I want to talk about, but I'm going to kind of just go off the dome and try to be like authentic's not the right word, but I just like just more free form, I guess, not as structured. Because I do want to like talk to y'all cuz there's a lot of this year is nuts. Because this is like the first point I got. Originally at the beginning of the year, my goal was to try and hit like 2,000 subscribers on this channel. I was like, oh, that's probably realistic. And then I think back in like July or August, I'm gonna get a sip of water here. Agua. So nice. Back in like July or August, the channel kind of blew up a little bit. So now we're sitting at over 10,000, which is nuts, right? Like, I knew I always wanted to like reach 10,000 on this channel at least. Like, I knew I always wanted to reach that. But I guess I'd never like prepared myself to internalize reaching that number. I hadn't like really put myself in the position of like being prepared for when I hit that. Cause like I hit 10,000 and it was like, okay, wow. I don't know what to do now. But I know there's like a lot of people here, and like there's kind of like a small like community of people being built. There's a Discord, by the way. I don't have that in my notes, but apologies. We do have like a Discord that people can join and stuff, and there's like cool people in there. You know, it's very Kobold focused because there's not like a crazy amount of people in there right now, but I'm putting it out there again because, you know, it exists. You can join it. All of the links to the things that I'll be talking about are in the link tree. So if you want to like find something, you can. But yeah, it's kind of just like crazy having like this kind of like community building of people. Oh gosh, sorry. I had like Wendy's for lunch. I probably should censor that. I'm not sponsored by them. I shouldn't give them free publicity. But I'm going through it because their food is not sitting well with me. Although if I was sponsored by them, they probably wouldn't want me saying that. Maybe I should wait until like tomorrow to record this or something. I don't know. I'm recording this before the new year. But yeah, so we hit 10,000. And I guess like now that we've reached that milestone, I guess like I kind of want to look into options about doing this thing full time. Because I like the idea of doing that. It's just a matter of like getting enough like support towards things that would support me financially, I guess. So I think is this a point on my, why did I not put this as a bullet point on my list here? So there's now a Patreon for the channel. I might put out a video separate from this one, just announcing the Patreon by itself, but there is a Patreon now. That Patreon, you don't have to give any money if you don't want to. I'm not gonna be like, oh, how dare you not? But there's, a couple different tiers on there. But mainly the main things are, if you support it to a certain extent, you'll get access to things that I'll post like a day early or like a little bit earlier. And then for like higher tier stuff, I'll give like previews and some like commentaries about like the work process and my thoughts going into each project that I make. Because I think that would be really cool. I think it'd be neat to be like, oh, there's this person, he does YouTube content. I wonder how he thinks when he's like producing it, or like what's his workflow or process. So that exists. If any of that seems interesting to you, or you just want to help support me, there's the Patreon. You can do that now. But yeah, this year was pretty good in terms of like the channel and like my cadence. Because my personal goal this year was I wanted to upload something like every month. And I definitely stuck to that. And I think I even like ramped up my cadence a little bit towards the end of the year, just because like the YouTube channel started to blow up, and I was like, I kind of want to carry that momentum forward if I can. And it carried over a little bit. So I'm pretty happy about that. That did mean, though, I didn't get a crazy amount of work done on my books. Because currently I'm writing the sequel to the First Experiments book. I've been working on that for a little bit, but I definitely prioritized the YouTube channel this year over that sequel. Not because I don't want to work on it, but just because like the YouTube channel, there's a lot more success I'm currently finding in the YouTube channel than in my books. Which, I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I'd rather my books blow up than the YouTube channel. Because I enjoy writing, right? So, plug, I guess, I have a book series, The Experiments. The first book's out. The second book definitely will be out in 2026. And then I got another book. I'm writing just like a fun little thing on the side, fantasy-wise, that I'm excited to like get into, but it's early. I don't want to like raise hopes or anything, but I'm working on it as well. I don't have any committed plans for it, but I'm just writing that for fun, and I'll see where it goes. This year was pretty cool in terms of networking, though. Just because, like, as I've been, like, growing the YouTube channel steadily, I've had the opportunity to, like, meet and get to know, like, some pretty not, like... How do I phrase this? I guess just, like, just cool people that also do the same things that I do. I guess I'll shout out a couple of them that come to mind. First one is Lizard Pushing Buttons. They're a really cool like video game review channel. I think you should check them out. They make cool stuff. I like watching their stuff a lot, and I want their stuff to succeed. Part of not having a script is I kind of got to think on the fly about what I want to talk about. I guess I just kind of want to plug people that I want to support and like help them build their audiences as well, because that's like one of the big things that I value about this channel blowing up to the extent that it has, is that, like weirdly I can say that I'm an influencer. Like I don't internalize it at all, but like I definitely can be like, oh, there's this video game that like doesn't have a lot of coverage about it. I can send people to support it, and like that feels really good because I want to support like smaller projects and creators and stuff. So yeah, so Lizard Pushing Buttons, they're a game reviewer. Love their stuff. I met Grizz's this year. He does a lot of like silly gameplay highlight videos. They're currently like on a bit of a hiatus YouTube wise. But I recommend checking out their stuff so that when and if they come back, you know, they'll be greeted with lots of support. Because they're very cool. They're very sweet. I started working for Chris Zito. He's a former member of TFS. He opened a Twitch highlight channel. I started working for him as like a channel manager and video editor. So that's been very enjoyable. And I've met like a bunch of other people too, which are just like so cool and awesome to meet, right? Like just like people you would never expect to just randomly find yourself in a conversation with at 3 a.m. You know, like it's just like cool shit. And I don't want to like air out everyone's shit, right? But like, just like, gosh, that Wendy's is not sitting well with me. Oh my goodness, I apologize. I don't know how much of that I don't know if I'll cut anything out in the recording, just for the sake of like brevity or cadence or whatnot. But probably the belching. I'll probably cut out the belching. I should have brought another water bottle in with me before I started recording audio. That would have been wise. But yeah, I've met a lot of awesome people this year. I hope that next year I'll also be able to continue meeting new people and like just like being more involved in like projects and stuff. I really want to be involved in like more projects outside of the things that I'm working on personally. Like I would love to be a part of other people's games or like any content that they want to make or something. Like that appeals to me a lot. I'd love to be a part of stuff like that. Just like being a part of something that they're trying to build and create, and also just like being able to like help other smaller folks that haven't really found an audience yet to grow and find a place to like belong and like, you know, have security financially and stuff like that. Like those things, that matters a lot to me. That's one of the big reasons why I like having like an audience the size that it is. Like I just like being able to help people. That's a thing that in life I give a lot of like weight, is being able to like be there for people when they need it. Let's see here, in terms of bullet points, this is like the last one I have. I've been streaming on Twitch. I know I've plugged it in the channel like community tab tons of times, but I do have a Twitch. I also have other social media as well, but I'm hoping to hit like some follower count milestones there. If we could hit like 1,000 on Twitch and 1,000 on like Blue Sky, I think that would be really cool. Just because like I want to be able to like just like have people like on those platforms so that you don't miss out on when I'm doing stuff. Because like when I produce things for YouTube, a lot of it's very like higher produced, like scripted stuff. You know, you don't get a lot of like me being very like direct or like in the moment thoughts about things. But with Twitch or Blue Sky, I'll just stream or post whatever. Like I'm a bit more silly, I think, but also like a little more relaxed. So I would recommend checking those out. For you Twitch folks, if you subscribe to the KringeKobold Twitch account, there's a lot of Kobold emotes featuring stuff from videos on the YouTube channel. I would highly recommend them, because not only, this is the funny thing, right? Like as much as like, oh, you know, subscribing helps you financially, the main reason why I want more subscribers on Twitch is just so I can post more emotes. Because for some reason, you have to have a certain amount of subscribers before Twitch lets you add more emotes to the amount that you can have. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I want to make funny shit that I can put in someone else's Twitch chat. So that's definitely a thing that I want. So like if you want to support me in another way and you don't want to do Patreon, there's the Twitch channel as well. I got a Ko-fi. That one is purely just like a tip jar. Like that's literally the only reason why that thing exists. There's my throne. That's another one. I should have probably wrote that down as a bullet point, but I got a throne. So that one has a lot of like more things that are specifically for like the channel or like just producing things. So I got like some XLR microphone equipment on the throne. If you want to check that out and help support there, that would be cool too. And yeah, like also if you want to like a good book, you can buy my books. I know I mentioned my books earlier, but you know, I get like analytic data like every like week or so. So whenever I see that someone had bought my book, it makes my day so much better because I'm just like, oh my god, someone's actually reading my book. I love when people get to read my book. That makes me very, very happy because I like being able to talk about my book, and I think it just gives a good like insight into how I think and like my views on stuff. So yeah, I think that's about it for 2026. I definitely want to take a crack at some bigger projects. I already got one thing lined up with a couple of folks that I think will be very, very fun and enjoyable, not just for the people that are already subscribed, but for other people that have yet to like discover this channel. Because I know YouTube, for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't like to promote my things that much. So when people do see the content, they're like, "Oh yay, I want to see more of this Kobold fellow," and I'm like, "Yay," because I like when other people want to see more of the Kobold fellow. So I'm gonna be making some stuff to like kind of branch out like a little bit. It's mainly all just gonna be my silly antics consistently. Like the channel is never gonna deviate from me and whatever like thing I'm interested in at the time. And I think wisely so. I didn't focus in like coverage of a specific thing that wasn't me. Because I know a lot of people, they get burnt out with YouTube because it's like, oh, I made a Genshin Impact channel and Genshin Impact is doing bad right now, so my channel is doing bad. I just kind of like created like a evergreen. I just used evergreen unironically. That's gross. I just made like me. Like that's literally just the channel. The channel is me. So like if my silliness does well, it's not like something that people would be alienated from in the future, because it's just like you're still going to get more of me essentially. Like I've never tried to advertise the channel as something that wasn't my silliness, which I think works, because like the people that tend to like show up more frequently in like comments and stuff, and I read the comments. I might not read all of them because sometimes like people will comment like 6 to 12 months ago on a video, and like I'll be like, I wonder if I like missed any comments on like a video, and then I'll go back and I'll see it and I'm like, oh, that's funny, and then I'll reply to them, and then they'll be like, so you replied a year later? And I'm like, yeah, my bad, I forgot. So that's definitely I'm a bit scatterbrained, but I try to remain focused on getting things done. And I think I got a lot done this year. But I'm hoping that next year, not necessarily in terms of like getting a lot done content-wise, but more so getting a lot done like financially. Like assuming that support continues and that it grows and stuff, I'm hoping to do like explore merch as an option, because I know you guys would really would really like Kobold related merchandise. I mean, I would love Kobold related merchandise. Are you kidding? So I've been looking into options for stuff like that. So not to promise anything, but like to give you an idea of where my head's at. Like I'm thinking about, like trying to take this a bit more seriously. But to do that, I can't do it alone. It's literally impossible for me to do alone. So yeah, I don't have anything else. My last bullet point is thanks for supporting me. That's literally it. I don't know if that's like a genuine enough of like a closer, because I don't know. I want to be like genuine, like heartfelt, I guess. Because like again, like I feel honored to have people like genuinely like care, I guess. Because I want to be able to like do more things and explore the opportunities that this would like give me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I don't like I don't have any ideas of what to do with all. Like I have like a rough idea of like, oh, if I got to like, like if people were like, oh my gosh, this guy's so cool, like I might show up to a convention or something, I guess. I think I would have to be invited though. I wouldn't just go on my own, because I think that would be, I think it low key would be disruptive. Like, could you imagine if like someone like really popular showed up to a convention unannounced and just like it went to complete mayhem? I would feel so bad for like event organizers if something like that happened. So I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do that to anyone. I wouldn't want to be an inconvenience. But yeah, I guess just I'm very happy that there are a lot of people that want to see me do funny kobold things on the internet. And I hope that like this year, upcoming year, or this year, if by the time this video comes out, 2026, I might be able to do more like exciting things with some financial support. So, thank you all so much. I genuinely just I appreciate it so much. Bye bye. That was a terrible outro. That was I could have done better.